What computer components should you upgrade first? Imagine your computer as a team working together to get things done. Sometimes, one player needs a boost to help the whole team perform better. So, which part should you upgrade first? Let's find out. Your computer is built around several main parts. The central processing unit, which is like the brain. The graphics processing unit, or GPU, which handles images and videos. The random access memory, or RAM, that keeps data ready for quick use. Storage drives like hard disk drives or solid-state drives that hold your files. The motherboard that connects everything. And the power supply that gives them energy. Each of these plays a role in how fast and smooth your computer runs. If your computer feels slow when opening programs or switching between tasks, the first thing to look at is the storage. Upgrading from a traditional hard disk drive to a solid-state drive can make your computer start up in seconds and load files almost instantly. It is usually the most noticeable upgrade for everyday use and costs around $50 to $200 depending on the size, which can range from 250 gigabytes to 4 terabytes. This upgrade can take about 1 to 2 hours and is straightforward for most people. Next, if multitasking is a problem or your system struggles with large files, adding more RAM can help. For most modern computers, 8 gigabytes of RAM is enough for general tasks, but 16 gigabytes is better for heavy multitasking or creative work. RAM modules are usually 16 to 64 gigabytes in size, costing between $50 and $100. Installing new RAM takes about 30 minutes and can significantly improve your system's ability to handle multiple applications at once. For gaming or creative work like video editing, the GPU is often the most important upgrade. A better graphics card can improve frame rates and visual quality. For example, upgrading to a graphics processing unit with at least 4 gigabytes of video memory, such as the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060, can cost around $300. Keep in mind, your motherboard must support the new GPU, so check the slot type and power requirements before buying. Upgrading the GPU can take about an hour, depending on your system. Sometimes, your CPU might be holding back your system's performance, especially if it is several years old. Upgrading the CPU can boost processing speed, but it often requires a new motherboard compatible with the new processor. For example, moving from an Intel Core i5 to an Intel Core i7 or i9 can cost between $200 and $500, and the upgrade process might take a couple of hours. Be sure to check your motherboard's socket type and chipset to ensure compatibility. Finally, if your system is slow to boot or load programs, upgrading storage to a faster solid-state drive or adding more RAM will give you the biggest bang for your buck. If you are planning future upgrades, consider a motherboard that supports newer technologies like PCI Express 5.0, DDR5 RAM, and NVMe solid-state drives. These newer standards offer faster data transfer rates and longer system lifespan. In summary, start with the storage drive if your system is slow to start. Upgrade RAM if multitasking is a problem. Improve graphics for gaming or creative work. And consider a CPU upgrade if your processor is outdated. Always check compatibility with your current motherboard and power supply before buying new parts. This way, your upgrades will give you the best performance boost for your money and keep your system running smoothly for years to come.